Be still for a moment and listen, because I am speaking to you gently, and what I am placing in your heart will arrive with peace, not panic. I am not sending you into fear. I am guiding you into calm awareness. You have felt a quiet tug in your spirit about your mother, subtle, almost easy to dismiss, and I want you to know this is not random. I see the way she says, "I'm fine," and I see the flicker behind her eyes that you have started to notice when the room grows quiet and the day has emptied of noise. I know the heaviness you sense beneath the practiced smiles and familiar routines, and I am inviting you to approach it without alarm, without accusation, without rushing. You are not being called to interrogate her or corner her with questions that press and overwhelm. You are being called to notice with tenderness, to love with clarity, and to move with patience. The answers you need will not arrive by force, but by presence. When you slow down and become present, you create space for insight to emerge. And this is how clarity grows, through gentle recognition, not pressure. Understand this. The map is already in your hands. It is in the rhythms of her day and the rooms she keeps, in the corners where papers rest too long and the cupboards where things are rearranged quietly. The signs you are seeking will not always be dramatic. They will be small, repeated, and easy to overlook. I am teaching you to see what has been left unseen, in your own family, in your own home, because sometimes the answers you are searching for are closer than you think, resting in places you pass by every day. You are not late. You are not behind. You have not failed her. You are part of a story that did not begin with you, and the tenderness you bring now is an inheritance that heals forward. There are pieces of your family's past that still speak quietly, even now, and they will help you understand the present without shaming the past. Move carefully, but do not be afraid. Take a breath. Let me steady your hands and soften your voice. I will show you what to notice and when to speak, and I will guard your heart from panic so you can guard hers with dignity. If you are ready to see with gentleness and courage, type Amen, and let this be your agreement. Not fear, but awareness. Not pushing, but presence. Not suspicion, but love. Now be still and listen, because I am about to make the quiet things clearer. Be still for a moment and let me tell you why she says, "I'm fine." It is not deception in the way you fear. It is a shield she learned to lift when the world expected her to be composed, even while carrying more than was fair. Many mothers have practiced the art of minimizing because they were taught that to need is to burden, that to feel too fully is to disrupt the peace, and that to speak their true weight might make the whole house tilt. "I'm fine" becomes the steadying hand on a table that wobbles, the soft close of a door when the room is too loud, the way she keeps the family from fracturing because she believes that her silence is what keeps everyone else together. Listen close, because I know what she carries when her words choose quiet. She may fear judgment, fearing you will see her as weak or failing after a lifetime of being the one who holds. She may fear conflict, worried that naming a need will turn into an argument she has no energy to navigate. She may fear being managed because she has worked so hard for her independence, and she does not want her voice traded for other people's plans. Sometimes "I'm fine" means, "I don't want to make you worry," and sometimes it means, "I don't know how to say this without everything changing, and I want you to understand, I see her effort and I honor it, and I am calling you to meet it with gentleness, not force." You are not being sent to pry open her heart like a locked box, but to make it safe for her to set down what she has been holding. Help will not arrive in a dramatic confrontation that corners her. It will come through timing, listening, and small, consistent acts that whisper, "You are not a burden, you are allowed to lean." Non-panic provision looks like asking a softer question and then honoring the pause that follows. like returning next week with the same calm presence, like offering a simple choice and letting her keep the dignity of decision. It looks like noticing the calendar that has grown thinner, the errands that have stretched longer, the cupboards rearranged not for efficiency, but for reaching with tired hands, and letting your noticing become quiet care rather than anxious commentary. You are not a bad child for missing this before. You are not too late for noticing now. You are not overreacting because your spirit caught the tremor behind her "I'm fine." You are not required to fix everything in a day, and you are not being asked to turn her into a problem to solve. You are being asked to become a steady rhythm, gentle, dignifying, consistent, so that her shield can soften without shame. If your heart knows that her words have been briefer than her burdens, type yes, and let this be your agreement with me that you will move with peace, not panic. Hear me clearly. Do not argue with "I'm fine." Do not press it into confession. Do not interrogate it into proof. A calm response is stronger than a loud demand. Say less and stay near. Bring warmth before advice. Offer help as an invitation, not a verdict. Trust that what is meant to be revealed will not disappear, because everything is revealed in its proper time. I will show you when to wait the extra heartbeat, when to place a hand on her shoulder, when to ask, "Would it help if I came with you?" And as you walk this way, you will find that her shield was never meant to keep you out forever. It was meant to hold things together until love, your consistent, unhurried love, felt safe enough to come in. Be still for a moment and let your breathing slow, because I am guiding you into calm awareness, not fear. When words stay guarded, daily rhythms and the body quietly tell the truth, and I will teach you to notice without judgment. The home is a map and the body is a messenger, and you are not being sent to accuse. You are being sent to see with tenderness and respond with gentleness. Quiet sign. 1. Fatigue that her mouth will not confess. Watch how sleep shifts. Nights stretched longer with the television humming late. Mornings that once began early, now delayed. A nap taken in the chair she used to pass by. Notice the slower movement, the extra beat she takes before standing, the way she chooses the nearer seat instead of the one across the room. Hear the frequent sighing that arrives unannounced at the sink, by the doorway while searching for keys. Small exhalations that say, "I am carrying more than I am naming." You may hear her say, "I'm just a little tired," yet see that rest does not restore her, that she is tired and cannot truly rest. Do not panic, observe. This is not a verdict, it is a whisper asking for gentler pacing and shared load. Quiet sign. 2. The basics begin to fray in places that once held steady. Look at the kitchen as a map, the pantry thinning with more gaps than usual, expired cans at the back, a refrigerator with wilting greens and leftovers pushed past their time, a water glass left half full all day and refilled from habit rather than thirst, dehydration hiding behind "I'm not thirsty," meals missed because "I'll eat later," and later never came. The pill organizer out of rhythm, Monday's slot still full on Wednesday, refills delayed, reminder notes tucked under a stack of mail, appointment cards pinned to the fridge but overwritten by errands, or phone reminders dismissed with "I'll do it tomorrow." Do not scold. See this as an invitation to simplify and to stand beside her schedule with kindness. Quiet sign. 3. Appearance shifts that appear small but speak loudly. She wears the same soft sweater repeatedly when once she enjoyed choosing something bright. Hair that used to be styled now gathered quickly. A makeup bag closed for days because "who am I getting ready for?" Laundry sits in the basket longer, and when it is folded, the same few pieces return to the top. Shoes by the door go untouched while slippers do all the traveling. This is not laziness, this is a heart-conserving energy. Honor what it reveals. Respond with gentle, dignifying help. Do not turn these signs into evidence. Turn them into service. Come with tea before questions. Fill the water pitcher and place it where her hand naturally reaches. Set a simple meal plan she chooses. 2 days you'll bring soup, 1 day you will cook together. Sort the mail while she rests and place the appointment card on a clean surface with a pen and an easy choice. Wednesday at 2 or Friday at 10. Refresh the fridge quietly, remove the expired items without commentary, and hang her favorite blouse where she can see it. You are not a detective building a case. You are a child building a bridge. You are not late. You are learning to listen to what the body and the home have been saying. If you are beginning to recognize these quiet patterns, type 333 and let this be your agreement to move with peace, not panic, with presence, not pressure. I will show you each next gentle step. Be still for a moment and listen, because I am guiding you deeper into awareness, not into fear. A mother's pain often shows up as distance, not confession, and what you hear in her words may not be what her heart is trying to say. I will show you the quieter shifts in mood and language so you can respond with patience, not frustration, with presence, not pressure. Quiet sign of irritability and sudden sensitivity, where small things feel heavy and edges become sharp without warning. The teaspoon clinking too loudly, the question repeated once too often, the light left on in the hallway. She snaps and then quickly gathers herself. I'm sorry, ignore me. And you can feel the guilt move in behind the flare. Laughter appears but does not fully land. It sounds like something she remembers rather than something she feels. Listen to me now. Do not let the sharpness make you retreat or argue with her tone. Return to calm, because this is not about you being wrong. It is about her being worn. Lower the volume, simplify the decision in front of her, and offer a gentle choice. Would it help if I turn the light down? Or, do you want quiet? Or, would company feel good? You are not correcting her. You are cushioning the moment so her nervous system can exhale. Quiet sign. 5. Emotional flattening that looks like far away more than sad or angry. She is less curious, less animated, less easily delighted by what once moved her. Holidays feel muted, updates get a soft Stories she used to retell now arrive without color, and eye contact slips away more often as her gaze rests on a middle distance you cannot see. This is not rejection, it is conservation. Something in her is protecting energy by narrowing expression. Do not try to force excitement. Offer steadiness. Sit beside her without filling every silence. Share one small memory instead of 5 plans. Let your calm presence say, you do not have to perform to be loved here. Place your hand over hers if it is welcome, and let the minutes lengthen without demand, because this is how warmth returns, through safety, not spectacle. Quiet sign. 6. The repeated phrases that sound harmless but are not. It's nothing. Don't worry about me. I don't want to bother you. You have your own life. These are not simple sentences. They are shields she learned to raise, so that your peace would not be interrupted even if it meant losing her own. She is trying to preserve you from concern, and preserve her dignity from being managed, and in doing so, she empties herself quietly. Hear the pattern without challenging the words head on. Answer the shield with permission and presence. You never bother me. I have time for you. I want to be here. What would make today easier? Offer specific, gentle help that honors choice. Would you like me to pick up groceries on Thursday, or is Saturday better? The door you keep open consistently will feel safer than any door you try to push open quickly. You are not being called to diagnose. You are being called to notice and stay. Do not turn her mood into a courtroom. Turn it into a porch light you leave on every evening so she knows how to come home to closeness. Breathe before you answer. Speak slowly. Choose patience over proving a point. If your heart is ready to respond with patience, not frustration, type Amen and let this be your agreement with me. Peace, not panic. Presence, not pressure. Distance met with gentleness until it becomes connection again. I will give you the words and the silences, and I will steady you as you steady her. Be still for a moment and listen, because I am leading you into awareness, not alarm. Isolation is often the loudest quiet sign, especially when she calls it normal. You are not being asked to chase her or corner her. You are being invited to notice the disappearing circle and to help widen it again with peace, not panic, with presence, not pressure. Quiet sign. 7. She stops initiating contact. The phone that once lit up with her check-ins now rests face down more often. Texts arrive later and shorter. Busy, I'm good, another time. And sometimes there is no reply at all, not from neglect but from weariness. The voice notes she used to send are replaced with a thumbs up. The weekend call you could count on becomes a missed ring and a silent evening. She will say, I'm just keeping to myself, but her calendar has not filled. Her energy has thinned. Do not meet this with, why didn't you answer? Meet it with a steady rhythm. Thinking of you, no need to reply. Choose a gentle time each week to call and let it be predictable. Leave a short message that carries warmth, not tasks. Offer simple choices that do not require explanation. Would you like to talk after dinner tonight, or would tomorrow morning feel better? You are not demanding connection. You are making it safe to return to it. Quiet sign 8. She quietly cancels. The doctor's appointment gets moved to next month. The church pew stays empty, just this Sunday. The friend's lunch becomes maybe next week, and the hobby meeting is skipped because it's easier to stay home. Look at the home as a map. The TV hums to keep the rooms from feeling too silent. The knitting bag rests by the chair untouched. The choir folder remains closed beneath a stack of mail. The calendar shows plans crossed out in ink, small X's where joy used to land. This is not failure, it is a lantern telling you where to bring light. Offer to accompany rather than remind. Remove friction with dignity. I'll drive and wait in the lobby, and we can leave early if you want. Honor partial participation. Let's stop by for 10 minutes, let's sit in the back today. When she says, it's easier to stay home, answer with, then let me make it easier to take one small step. And keep your tone soft, your pace unhurried. Quiet sign 9. Her world shrinks to responsibilities. She is always doing for others, dropping off a meal, answering a late call, caring for a neighbor, watching grandchildren, but she does not receive care herself. She insists others need it more, and in protecting everyone else, she quietly disappears from her own circle. This is the bridge she has been for years, carrying family and friends across, and bridges often wear thin in the middle. Honor her legacy without letting it become her isolation. Turn help into shared rhythm. I made extra soup. Will you keep me company while we eat? I'm going to the market. Walk with me and we'll pick up your favorites. Pair an offer with a choice that preserves agency. Let receiving feel like participating, not like being managed. Begin one small weekly anchor. Tea on Tuesdays, a short walk on Thursdays, because consistency tells the nervous system you are held, and dignity tells the heart you are honored. You are not late, and you are not alone in this. There are pieces of your family's past that still speak quietly. She has been the connector for so long, and now love must travel back across the same bridge to her. The house will tell you what words do not, the steady television, the unopened hobby, the crossed-out plans. See them without judgment and let your gentle pattern be the answer. If you feel me calling you to restore connection in your family, Type 777 and let this be your agreement. Peace, not panic. Invitations, not interrogations. One small step again and again until the circle widens and home feels like home to her and to you. Be still for a moment and listen, because I am guiding you to see what has been hiding in plain sight, and I am leading you into peace, not panic. Overwhelm often hides in paperwork, in clutter, in small neglected repairs long before a crisis shows up, and I am asking you to look at the ordinary without denying what it means. Do not fear what you notice. You are not being called to control. You are being called to care with wisdom, timing, and respect. Quiet sign. 10. The mail that goes unopened. The late notices that whisper from the bottom of a stack. The insurance card that never made it to the wallet. The renewal letter folded in half beneath a coupon. The pen that sits capped beside forms that feel too complicated to touch. This is not laziness. This is a heart that has run out of sorting power. Envelopes migrate from the doorway to the table to the chair, and somewhere along the way, the energy to decide, keep, call, discard, thins out. Move gently, sit with her at a calm hour, and create 2 small trays, inbox and done, and let your hands be steady. Read aloud when words blur for her. Circle dates, write a simple to-do on a single sheet, and ask permission before setting anything to autopay. 1 paper hour a week with tea on the table and no shame in your voice will do more than a frantic afternoon of pushing. Remember, presence solves what panic complicates. Quiet sign. 11. Small home maintenance slips that add up to quiet risk. A bulb burnt out for weeks. A hallway narrowed by laundry baskets, the rug corner that catches a toe, a smoke detector chirping then silenced, the fridge holding food past its time, a lock that sticks, so she leaves the door unlatched, just for now. I'll get to it later has stretched into months because decisions and ladders both feel higher than they used to. Begin with safety and dignity. Replace bulbs before lectures. Clear 1 walkway from bedroom to bathroom. Just 1 today. Place a non-slip mat and secure the rug edges without announcing a project. Check the fridge together and remove what's spoiled while you restock her favorites. Ask, would it help if I scheduled someone to look at the lock while I'm here? And let her choose the time. You are not staging an intervention. You are restoring ease to her movements so her body can rest. Quiet sign. 12. Unusual spending or sudden stinginess. Packages arrive in doubles because the first order slipped her mind. Small donations stack up because saying no feels harder than clicking yes. Subscriptions renew for things she no longer uses. Or the opposite. She tightens around every purchase, hesitates over basic needs, apologizes to the cashier for buying fruit, and calls it being careful, while anxiety sits in her chest. Do not moralize her money. Steady it. With her permission, sit side by side and scan 1 month of statements. Cancel what no longer serves. Set gentle checkpoints. If a purchase is over this amount, let's talk first. Not to control you, but to keep things clear. Make a simple envelope or card plan for essentials so she can see this is covered. Honor her independence while offering a railing to hold. Hear me. Non-panic provision is love in rhythm. Small, consistent, dignifying steps. But if you sense immediate risk, falls waiting to happen, severe confusion, words or actions that hint at self-harm, move with peaceful urgency. Stay with her. Remove the hazard you can see. Call the doctor or emergency services. Reach a trusted family member or neighbor. Speak in simple, calm sentences. Your steadiness is not betrayal. It is protection. You are not her warden. You are her witness and her shield. And what you notice with love can be restored with time. If you are willing to look at the ordinary without denying what it means, type yes, and let this be your agreement. Patience over pressure, wisdom over hurry, safety over shame. I will guide your eyes and your steps, and what feels tangled now will begin to loosen, one gentle turn at a time. Be still for a moment and listen, because I am guiding you into awareness, not into fear. You have begun to see what the home and the body quietly reveal, and now I want to shepherd your words so they carry warmth rather than weight. There are questions that sound like love but land like pressure, and I am teaching you to remove the pressure so her heart can feel safe again. Hear me clearly. Do not interrogate her. What's wrong with you? Closes the door and makes her defend herself when what she needs is a place to rest. Do not minimize her experience. You'll be fine. It's not that bad, and just shake it off. Silence the very signals I taught you to notice. Do not force fixes. I'm taking over. From now on, I'll handle everything, and I've already decided may seem efficient, but they steal dignity and make her brace against you. And do not compare. Other moms handle this. At your age, my friend still does. Why can't you just? Turns love into a measuring stick and buries her under shame. You are not being called to prove a point. You are being called to preserve a person. I am drawing a clear line for you. Fear tries to panic manage her life, but awareness steady presence her heart. Fear rushes, tightens, and controls. Awareness slows, softens, and stays. Fear asks for explanations. Awareness offers companionship. You are not her warden, you are her witness. You are not responsible for controlling her emotions. You are responsible for showing up with love and consistency. What heals is presence and permission, not pressure and control. Replace the heavy questions with gentler doors. Instead of, "Are you okay?" say, "I want to be with you." Instead of, "What's wrong?" say, "Can I sit with you for a bit?" Instead of, "Why didn't you?" say, "What would make tomorrow easier?" Offer small, clear choices that honor her agency. Would tea or water feel better right now? Do you want quiet or do you want company while I fold this? Would it help if I handled the call, or would you like me to sit with you while you make it? Speak briefly, and then let silence do its work, because tenderness grows in rooms where no one is being hurried. Keep your rhythm simple. Arrive on time. Do one helpful thing without a speech. Ask permission before moving anything precious. Affirm her strength without demanding a performance. You've carried so much. You don't have to hold it alone today. When she says, "I'm fine," meet the shield with steadiness. I'm not here to fix you. I'm here to be with you. This is how trust returns, through the gentleness that does not withdraw when feelings are messy and does not dominate when tasks are many. You are not behind, and you are not alone. I will give you the sentence that softens, the pause that honors, and the patience that heals. If you will choose patience over pressure and presence over control, type Amen, and let this be your agreement with me. Peace, not panic. Permission, not pushing. Love that stays until courage comes back to her voice. Be still for a moment and listen, because I am placing a simple plan in your hands, and it will not require force. It will require consistency. The fastest way to her truth is not confrontation. It is consistent gentleness. I am giving you 3 doors that open without pushing, 3 ways to move step by step, so safety grows faster than fear and closeness returns without a storm. Dr. 1 is memory. Legacy softens defenses because it honors what has already been carried. Ask about where she began instead of where she is failing. Invite the story, not the struggle first. Sit with a photo, a recipe card, a keepsake resting in the drawer you both pass every week, and let it be a key. Say, "Tell me about when you were little. What was your mother like when she was tired?" What was the hardest season you walked through, and who helped you then? What did you never have support for that you wish you did? And then add this blessing: I don't need you to be strong with me. I just want to be close to you. You are not fishing for problems. You are watering roots. When she remembers, dignity rises, and when dignity rises, shields lower. Do this gently, one memory at a time, one evening at a time, because legacy spoken slowly becomes permission to be human now. Door 2 is body. Normalize support so it feels relational, not clinical. Turn care into shared rhythms instead of appointments stacked like verdicts. Say, be my walking buddy on Tuesdays. 10 minutes, we can turn back whenever you want. Say, let's make a simple soup on Sundays. I'll chop you season. It always tastes better when you do. Say, I'll drive you to your appointment and we can leave early if you want to come home. No pressure to stay long. Make hydration a we thing. Set 2 glasses and drink together. Make movement a gentle ritual. Stretch beside her, not over her. Help becomes ordinary closeness when it appears as routine companionship. Step by step, the body trusts what is steady, and steadiness tells the heart you are safe. Door 3 is burden. Ask for one small task you can carry weekly and keep your word so trust has a place to sit. Offer choices that protect her agency. I can pick up groceries, review bills, tidy the living room, do a pharmacy run, give you a church ride, or handle the tech update. What would make this week lighter? Then set one anchor. Every Thursday, I'll handle this for you. And let that rhythm become a quiet promise. Use simple scripts. I'm not here to take over. I'm here to take one thing off your plate. You don't have to earn this help. You only have to let me stand with you. If you change your mind, we will pivot. Your comfort leads us. Step by step means one task. Same day, same tone, no lecture, and a brief check-in that sounds like love. I've got it. You are not forcing doors. You are opening them with honor. Move in this order as needed. Memory softens, body steadies, burden lightens, and keep your pace unhurried. If you are ready to take one small, faithful step this week, type 333 and let this be your agreement with me. Peace, not panic. Presence, not pressure. 3 gentle doors, opened again and again, until closeness returns and stays. I will give you the words and the pauses, and I will walk each step beside you. Be still for a moment and listen, because I am guiding your eyes to see what has been hiding in plain sight, and I am leading you into peace, not panic. True care notices quietly, organizes gently, and protects dignity fiercely. You are not searching for evidence to accuse. You are scanning for needs to serve. Walk into her space with permission and with honor. Ask before you open a door or a drawer, and let your tone make it clear. I want to help in a way that feels good to you. Look at the refrigerator and pantry as a map of energy and nourishment. Are there expired items lingering, duplicates showing forgetfulness, favorites missing because the trip felt too long? Place a clear water pitcher at eye level, rotate fresh foods forward, and build a simple favorites list she helps choose. In the medicine area, notice if the organizer matches the week, if refills are late, if bottles are mixed in a way that confuses. With her consent, set one pharmacy to auto-refill. Make a plain words medication list for the wallet, remove expired pills, and keep the organizer where her hand naturally goes each morning. Observe the laundry flow. Is the hamper too far from where she changes? Is detergent heavy or lids hard to open? Bring the hamper closer. Use smaller containers or pods. Create a single folding surface and bless the repeat wear of the comfortable sweater. Comfort is not failure. Glance at trash and recycling. Overflow and stacked bags say, this takes more energy than I have. Add a second small bin where she sits. Schedule a predictable pickup and carry bags out without commentary. Touch the bedding with your eyes. Sheets that haven't been changed tell you a task is too big. Swap to easy wash sets and keep one folded at the foot for simple rotations. Add a light throw if nights are cool, and help make the bed together once a week so rest feels clean and inviting. In the bathroom, think safety over style. Place non-slip mats, secure rug edges, add nightlights, position towel and tissue within easy reach, and, with her agreement, schedule installation of a grab bar. Quiet fixes prevent loud crises. Create a calm mail station. One tray for now, one for done, a pen, a letter opener, stamps, and a small outgoing basket by the door. Read dates aloud if numbers blur, and write a single to-do on one page. At the calendar, choose one visible place with large print, circle only what is necessary, and set a weekly 5-minute review you share. On her phone, enlarge text, add favorites for quick calls, place emergency contacts on the lock screen, set scam call filters, and help her record a simple voicemail that invites callbacks without apology. Build a help without humiliation posture. Always ask permission. Offer choices. Would you like me to handle the call or sit with you while you do it? Keep her dignity at the center. I'll follow your lead. Do not turn what you notice into gossip. Share with siblings only what protects safety or coordinates help, and even then speak honor. Mom asked me to help organize this, not Mom can't manage. Consent first, coordination second, shame never. Keep systems simple, labeled bins for now and later. Auto pay with her clear yes, a shared grocery list on paper or phone, a weekly check-in call at the same time, emergency info saved and printed, small rails, steady hands, gentle words. If you will help in a way that protects her dignity, type yes and let this be your agreement with me. Peace, not panic. Presence, not pressure. Noticing that becomes nurturing, and order that feels like love. I will guide your eyes and bless the work of your hands. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? A strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research is being called the fastest way to activate abundance. Scientists say it stimulates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that turns on your receiving center while you sleep. And more than 19,000 people report windfalls, debt erased, and surprise deposits within days. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It was quietly used by elites for decades, but an insider leaked it, and now there's a short window before legal pressure forces it offline. This could be taken down at any moment, so click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not wait. This is rare. This is urgent. This is your chance to unlock the 9-word password that could change everything in your bank account tonight. Be still. Breathe. I did not bring you here for greed. I brought you here for love and alignment. Your pulse just quickened. Your mind tried to grasp at urgency, but hear me. You are not being called into fear, but into awareness, and what I reveal to you will come with peace, not panic. Set the phone down, unclench your jaw, let your shoulders drop. I know the quiet thoughts that race in halls of scarcity when you are alone, but I am teaching you a different way. Sometimes the answers you are searching for are closer than you think, resting not in a secret phrase, but in the chair beside your mother, the mail on her table, the calendar you gently share. There are pieces of your family's past that still speak quietly even now, and provision does not always arrive as sudden gain, but as wisdom, clarity, and timing. There is no need to rush. What is meant for you will not disappear, and everything is revealed in its proper time. Return to what matters. Provision is also emotional, time given without hurry, presence that soothes, help that protects dignity, community that holds steady, reconciliation that mends what distance frayed. It looks like rides to appointments without pressure to stay long. It sounds like I'm here when the house feels too still. It feels like soup shared at the table, a weekly check-in at the same hour, a small repair handled quietly, paperwork sorted with tea and no shame. This is wealth that multiplies peace. This is abundance measured in trust. This is stability that outlasts trends because it is built on gentleness, not adrenaline. Do not let urgency hijack you. Come back to stillness and to the real assignment I have placed in your hands, caring for your mother with calm awareness, gentle action, and consistent love. If you receive this refocusing grace, type 777 to receive blessings, and let this be your agreement with me. Peace, not panic. Presence, not pressure. Alignment, not anxiety. I am with you in your own home. I am guiding your eyes and steadying your steps. And as you honor her, I will quietly provide what you need. Wisdom, clarity, and timing, until connection is restored and fear loses its voice. Be still for a moment and listen, because I am leading you into stability and safety, not into fear. Strength is not doing it alone. Strength is building a safe circle around her. You have carried much, and I see your faithful hands, but this next step will not require more strain. It will require more shoulders. What I am calling you to build is layered support, spiritual, relational, medical, and mental health, and practical help in the home. Each layer resting quietly on the others, each one bringing peace, not panic. Begin with honor and consent. Do not gather people around her like a net. Invite them like a family. Sit beside her and ask, who do you trust to be part of your team? Let her name a sibling, a cousin, a neighbor, a church elder, a friend from choir, a nurse she likes. Frame every addition as with, not over. Mom, I want to walk with you, and I'd like 1 or 2 people you trust to walk with us. Keep her voice leading. When you bring someone in, say, we made this choice together. Share only what serves her well-being, not what feeds curiosity. Team, not takeover. Presence, not pressure. Normalize layered care without shame. Prayer and blessing hold the heart steady. Family and friends anchor daily rhythms. Physicians and counselors address what the body and mind are carrying. A pharmacist, a physical therapist, or a care manager can turn confusion into clear steps. A deacon, small group leader, or neighbor can be the weekday ride, the midweek call, the porch visit check-in. There are pieces of your community already in place. Names in her phone, favorites, a church directory on the fridge, a kind neighbor you wave to, hidden in plain sight help that waits for permission to serve. Know the signs that ask for higher-level intervention. Persistent confusion about time, place, or medications. Frequent falls or near falls. New bruises with unclear stories, or unsteadiness that makes the bathroom a risk. Medication mismanagement, missed doses, double doses, bottles mixed. Severe depression, withdrawal that deepens, hopeless words, loss of interest in what once brought light, talk of giving up. Unsafe living conditions, no working smoke detectors, spoiled food, non-functioning locks, utilities off or near shut-off. When these gather, you are not betraying her by acting, you are protecting what she loves. Move with peaceful urgency. Stay with her. Remove immediate hazards. Contact the doctor, and if danger is present, call for emergency help while keeping your tone calm. Offer a calm plan that steadies everyone's breathing. 1 appointment on the calendar, not 5. 1 advocate in the room, someone she chose to take notes and ask the simple questions. 1 weekly check-in at the same time, brief and predictable. 1 printed and phone-saved emergency contact list on the fridge and in her wallet. Primary doctor, preferred hospital, 1 family lead, 1 church contact, 1 nearby neighbor, One simple medication list, updated in plain words. One point person to coordinate with respectful updates to others so communication serves, not swirls. Guard trust as you mobilize help. Ask permission before sharing details. Use language that preserves dignity. With mom's okay, I'm scheduling one visit, not she can't manage. Celebrate her agency. You lead, we support. Keep notes so memory isn't a burden, and keep tone gentle so help isn't a storm. You are not alone, and you do not have to carry this in secrecy. I am gathering a circle around her and around you, and I will give you wisdom, clarity, and timing. If you will seek support with humility and wisdom, type Amen, and let this be your agreement with me. Peace, not panic. Team, not takeover. Small, steady steps that hold her with honor until safety feels like home again. Be still for a moment and listen, because I am leading you from helping her hands to holding her heart, and this will come with peace, not panic. You have learned to steady calendars and simplify systems, and that is good. But I am inviting you now into the deeper work that repairs connection. A mother does not want to be managed. She wants to be seen. She does not only need assistance, she needs honor. The truest healing arrives when tenderness returns to the room, and I am teaching you how to bring it back without forcing, without rushing, and without shame. Start with repair, not performance. Say what has been hard to say and say it simply, because short sentences carry long distances. I'm sorry I pulled away when life got loud. I'm sorry I sounded like a supervisor when I meant to sound like a son, a daughter. I miss you. Let apology be a gentler kind of help, the kind that clears a path for warmth. Then speak gratitude with specificity, because honor rises when details are named. Thank you for the mornings you woke before the sun so I could make the bus. Thank you for stretching meals so there was always a plate for me. Thank you for standing in the doorway when I was late, not to scold me but to make sure I came home. Your words, offered calmly and without a ledger, become a salve to places where she learned to carry without complaint. Open memory as a bridge, because legacy softens defenses. Bring a small artifact into the light, the recipe card stained with vanilla, the scarf she wore on winter walks, the quilt with uneven stitches you both can trace. Say, tell me the story behind this. Say, what did you hope for me when you tucked this note in my lunch? When she speaks, do not edit her history, hold it. There are pieces of your family's past that still speak quietly even now. And when you listen without hurry, dignity returns to her voice and closeness returns to both of you. Invite her wisdom back into your life, because honor is also asking. Ask for advice on something that truly matters to you, not as a test, but as a gift of place. What would you do about this coworker who drains me? Will you show me how you season the soup so it tastes like home? Where would you put the chair to make the room feel at peace? Do not pretend to need her, actually need her. Let her expertise, born of years, losses, and small victories, find fresh room to breathe. You are not diminishing independence, you are restoring role. Replace guilt with purpose. You are not behind. You are being invited into a new kind of closeness now, and now is not too late. Build one rhythm that feels like affection, not assessment. A Sunday tea with no agenda. A daily 2-minute voice note of blessing, a short prayer you speak over her hands before you leave. You are loved. You are safe. You are not alone. Choose one tangible act of honor each week. Write a letter naming 3 specific sacrifices she made. Frame a photo from a gentle season and place it where she can see it. Plan a small teach me hour where she passes down one skill. These are not tasks. They are threads, and threads become bridges, and bridges carry love from past pain into future peace. And when old patterns flare, sharp words, guarded silence, The "I'm fine" that means please tread softly. Do not retreat into distance or advance into control. Breathe, lower your shoulders, and answer with tenderness. I hear you. I'm not here to push. I'm here to be with you. Keep your voice warm and your visits consistent. Safety grows where love does not punish vulnerability, and confidence grows where affection is predictable. This is how reconnection heals, not in grand gestures, but in gentle repetition that tells the nervous system, we are okay. Hear me. The deepest help is not only assistance, it is restored closeness and honor. I am weaving your care into a story that did not begin with you, and I am using your gentleness to break cycles of silence and self-sufficiency that tired her bones. If you will choose gentleness, even if the past has been complicated, type yes, and let this be your agreement with me. Peace, not panic. Tenderness, not tallying. A bridge of honor laid one calm step at a time. I am with you in this room. I am softening what was hardened, and I am teaching your mouth to bless until connection becomes the ordinary air you both breathe. Be still for a moment and listen, because I am bringing this into a gentle close and a clear beginning. You have walked with me from stillness into awareness, and from awareness into gentle action. You noticed the quiet signs when words stayed guarded. You chose a compassionate approach that sounded like presence and permission, and you began the work of reconnection, tenderness restored, not just tasks completed. This is not random. I led you here, and what I reveal to you will come with peace, not panic. Sometimes the answers you are searching for are closer than you think, resting in the small rhythms you repeat with love. Now receive your commission. Within the next 24 hours, take one small step. Make one call that says, I'm thinking of you. Stop by with a simple meal and no commentary. Offer one appointment ride and promise you'll leave early if she prefers. Invite a shared 10-minute walk at a slow pace or a tea on the porch with silence allowed. Choose one, name it, do it, and keep your tone warm and unrushed. Then choose one weekly rhythm you will keep. A Thursday grocery help, a Sunday soup, a Tuesday check-in at the same hour. One small step, one consistent rhythm, one open door. This is how trust grows and how hidden needs rise without being dragged. Now let me pray over you as I send you. I am softening both of your hearts and removing the tremor of panic from your chest. I am placing courage in your voice, courage that does not demand, courage that stays. I am giving you wisdom, clarity, and timing, so you will know when to speak and when to let silence be a blanket. I am setting protection in the home, peace over the threshold, safety in the bathroom, order around medications, light in the hallway, and watchfulness in the night. I am renewing the family connection that distance thinned, knitting past and present so the future is steadied by honor. I am blessing the work of your hands and the kindness of your eyes, and I am teaching you to move in calm awareness until fear loses its grip and love becomes ordinary again. Go in peace, not panic. What is meant for healing will not disappear, and clarity will come step by step as you show up. If you receive this sending, type Amen, and if you choose to check on your mother this week, type 777 to receive blessings. I am with you as you make the call, as you knock on the door, as you sit without hurry. One small step, one consistent rhythm, one open door, and I will meet you both there.